Saira, on the New Year day, as a New Year wish or as a New Year present, sharing with you some of the tips which are used by others, which was given by a Swami student in his talk, and which is used by me to keep ourselves connected with Swami throughout the day. We say always that Swami is always present everywhere, and Swami is there with us. But in our routine, in our tougher times, during our challenges, even during our mundane activities, at home, at work, we often fail to feel this connectivity with Swami. And when we don't have this connectivity with Swami, we end up committing errors, mistakes, largely due to our ego. When Swami is there, our ego cannot be there. And our ego plays when we are not connected with Swami, right? So the need is to bring God's nearness, God being around us. The need is to bring this to our conscious awareness. When we start the day or when we suppose go to work, a classic example, this can be related by you in your other environment also. Suppose we go for work. We go, we we switch on our desktop or laptop. Instead of getting straight away into the work and burying ourselves into the work, in the work pressure, before starting, before giving the password for the laptop, close your eyes for a minute. It's okay if somebody sees you with your closed eyes. And feel from within your heart that Swami is seated opposite you. Your chosen God is seated opposite you and smiling at you. Bring Swami there and then start your work. And we are bound to get lost in our work, in so many other things, because mind travels at a speed more than the speed in which light travels. After 1 hour, this a monk has told in his talk. After 1 hour, give a conscious break Again, close your eyes. Bring Swami there. Bring God, your God there. And feel He is seated there. Start following this practice of bringing Swami, visualizing Swami near you every 1 hour. Let it go on for some time. Then reduce the gap. Bring it to half an hour. And then after some days, bring it to 20 minutes. Then bring it to 15 minutes. Till the time you start living and you start working and you start moving in His presence. A very useful tip. Another Sai student gives what all he practices. Out of that, couple of points are being taken which are more relevant. Before giving this technique, the student says that Swami has told categorically, when you remember me, be aware that I am remembering you. When you intensely remember me, be sure that I am also intensely remembering you at the same time. And he gives an instance, not getting into the detail of that episode, but it so happens that a student is testing Swami, that of billions and billions and billions of beings, is Swami going to remember me when I am thinking of him? And the student is intensely thinking of him, Swami. Swami is giving a try session talk for students. Somehow in between, Swami abruptly breaks and then calls this boy. He's a very good singer. And then talks to him something to prove to him that yes, I am remembering you. And then Swami continues with the talk. Then the student goes on to give his own techniques. A couple of them we will take, which are very effective. First is visualize. Visualize Swami. Visualize the darshan, physical darshan, which you have been fortunate to have. Or if you have not had the physical darshan, then the most appealing video darshan to you. Bring Swami, visualize Swami, visualize Swami's presence, Swami's walking, Swami's talking, Swami's sitting. Visualize His presence. First technique. Second technique, chanting His name, singing His bhajan silently. Or if you are alone, loudly. It may sound mechanical, the student says, but then when you keep on chanting, it does have an impact. It drives away all other thoughts and ultimately brings you to focus on Swami's presence. Get connected with Swami. And a couple of other techniques he has given. And then he says another technique, daily starting the day, after reading the prayer of surrender, which is available in net, sincerely sitting before Swami's shrine, Swami's photograph at your home, going, reading the prayer of surrender, and then only starting your day. Now coming to what I practice. When sometimes the heart feels like shifting from the Advaita, shifting from that state, transcendental state of pure awareness. When heart feels, it happens almost every time when I am in sadhana or in any temple. When the heart feels like, now okay, though I am able to be at that pure awareness state anytime I close my eyes, but now my heart feels it is longing for Swami's connectivity at physical level. It comes. When my heart longs for Swami's presence, what do? This every devotee can do. I mentally travel through each and every memorable, grosser and subtler movement with Swami. The milestone darshans which I have had of Swami. Milestone Pada Namaskars, few of them, which Swami has given me. Those 3, 4, 5 milestone communication Swami has had with me. Those milestone moments when Swami deliberately ignored me and saw the other person next to me deliberately and then avoided me and moved ahead. I'm so happy because he's thinking of me and he's thinking of me and ignoring me. That itself is so beautiful, so sweet, Swami. And those moments, so many moments when I could sit in the bhajan hall. In older times, there used to be 3, 4 queues for sitting in the bhajan hall for morning bhajan. And in each queue, maybe some 6, 7 people would be there. So no matter you get first token, first queue or fourth queue, reasonably you will be closer to Swami in the bhajan hall. So those moments when I have seen Swami with his eyes closed, in trance, in a stilled state, and then suddenly opening the eyes and then looking at me straight, start, and then moving his lips as though to tell me, Satya, your devotion is not enough. Those moments, how beautiful are those moments? And then finally, 2007, Swami coming in chair, taking the Samarpan booklet from me, flipping it through, seeing couple of pages, giving it back to me, smiling at me, and showing his feet, indicating Pada Namaskar. Some of the milestone moments have been captured. This is not only for sharing my personal milestone moments, this is to give a hint to all of you that these are the ways you can connect with Swami. This way, if we make conscious effort from 1st January 2025, maybe by March or April 2025, with Swami's grace and with our efforts, we would have established connectivity with Swami at least 2 hours, 3 hours a day, more than sufficient. The remaining hours can be lived in bliss with what we have gained in those 2 hours and 3 hours of connectivity with Swami. No use keep on talking theoretically about Swami. We have to feel Swami. We have to be connected to Swami in real terms. As long as we are in the samsara. Because otherwise, our ego, others' ego, our vasanas, others' vasanas, they are all bound to drag us into the samsara and make us commit errors, commit mistakes through our thoughts, words, and actions. So, Brahmastram to avoid such misery is to be connected with Swami. Even if one of you feel like taking this sharing seriously and taking an oath that yes, Swami, I will be connected with you from today onwards. Let me visit this center today, or let me visit a temple today, and then, if not a promise, and at least give you a positive commitment that from today onwards, I will stay connected with you no matter what happens. Even if one of you decide to do that tomorrow, I'm telling tomorrow because this is getting recorded on the 31st evening, it will reach you, of course, tomorrow. Happy Sai New Year. Happy Sai New Moment. Every moment is glorious in the kingdom of Sai. Feel him. Be connected with him. Believe me, we cannot do any mistakes. We cannot hurt anybody. We cannot talk rudely to anybody. We cannot even think in a manner which is not loving about anybody if we are connected with Swami. To the extent we think of him, he will think of us. To the extent we surrender to him, he will shower his grace. Getting his grace is our birthright, but it doesn't come without our efforts. I don't think I have ever been, I'm ever given such a practical talk which can be implemented straight away in the past many years. I've decided to dedicate this week, 10 days, even while reaching the highest transcendental state in the morning, still have thought of being connected with physical Swami's presence almost the whole day in this coming week. May Swami bless me. May Swami bless all of us to be connected with him. If even one of you have found this useful, then to that extent I would have served as a humble servant of Swami. Even if none of you are going to be taking it serious, still sharing. This sharing itself makes me feel so good. It is worth the happiness which Swami has given me in sharing this with my eyes closed. That itself is worth, even if no one follows. Jai Sai Ram.